Quality and Clarity Radio.
Welcome back to Quality and Clarity Radio.
Welcome back to another episode of Quality and Clarity Radio, your ultimate dive into the world of pop culture involving music, fashion, and other disciplines of artistic expression. From time to time, we explore the latest trends, iconic moments, and gain a deeper understanding on how to better ourselves as creatives. This is episode 1 of the long-awaited, highly anticipated Season 2. Alright, so time to answer the question everyone has. Why did I take so long to drop another episode of K&K Radio? And why are we suddenly on Season 2? So, essentially, I took a while to release because I felt like the work I was producing at that time, I was very, unhappy with. I felt like it was underwhelming, especially because I know my potential. So, I guess I kind of went in a mode of trying to be an over-perfectionist, which was my downfall. And I was like, you know what, if this work isn't up to this standard, I'm not going to release it at all. And to be honest, as an artist, you shouldn't have that mindset. Not that I am an artist, but, it still applies. And I feel like being an over-perfectionist can kill the art sometimes because you end up not, really fully expressing yourself because you're trying to polish certain things, and certain things are not meant to be polished. But essentially, I was underwhelmed with the work I was producing, so I was like, you know what, let me just leave the whole project as it is. And I remember thinking to myself, when I release Season 2, it's going to be completely different to Season 1. Hence, I took so long to release because I also felt like if I'm gonna come back, it can't be Season 1 because there's no way I took so long and still, remained in the same season. So Season 2 is essentially representing a new chapter. And by new chapter, I mean it in every way possible relating to quality and clarity. So since I left, a lot has changed. Firstly, 2 weeks ago, I turned 18. Nothing crazy. I just feel like I'm entering a different chapter in my life and I approach certain things differently. Hence, Quality and Clarity has a more refined brand vision, and I think I'm happier with the content I have now than the content I had a year ago because things evolve, things change, but the brand identity is kind of solidifying itself. Now, in order for me to expand, things have to change because although I kind of glorified the sense of, Quality and Clarity is a one-man plan, it was a thing of how am I really going to focus on all these areas throughout the brand as one person? I can't. As much as it is hard to admit sometimes, I do need the help. Hence, one of my best friends, no, not even one of, my best friend, Unati Mahlangu, has been helping me with, content distribution for the past year. I'd like to think of him as a co-director of the brand because he's played a very pivotal role in what's been going on lately. He comes up with ideas. He's kind of me, but cloned, literally. So, while we at it, shout out to Unati Mahlangu for everything that's been going on throughout the brand. I feel like I wouldn't be able to do this if I didn't have, someone by my side. So shout out to my boy, for real. And while we're on that note, I want to discuss a partnership that I had earlier this year. And I'm not really going to say the brand's name because I don't really want to start beef like that or anything because people like to take things out of hand. But if you were there, you'd know what I'm talking about. So earlier this year, around January, there was a brand I collaborated with. Another publication in the industry, top of his game. And a lot of people were wondering why exactly the partnership fell through. And to be honest, it's not really something that I felt was personal. It was just a very hard but mature decision I had to make. I felt like the content that I was expected to produce wasn't what I had in mind prior to the partnership agreement. And so I just decided to back out because I felt like as much as I want to give my part, it's not really something that I want to be part of, And I was like, yeah, you know what, I'd rather pull out now than tarnish my brand, and this end up feeling like it's rough and it's not at its highest potential. So I had to pull out of that that partnership agreement. So yeah, since then there's no ties, but at the same time there's no animosity, at least on my end. But yeah, that was the brand agreement and how it fell through. But I won't be really doing any collaborations this year, I hope, because I feel like it's not really helping at the moment. So yeah, I think I'm still gonna keep it, just me, Unati, and yeah, we're gonna take it from there. So now that we're done speaking about the past, let's speak about the future. A lot is about to change, people. A lot is about to change. And I feel like it's not really things I can discuss on the episode, because I feel like I want you guys to see the growth rather than me, trying to instigate and say, yeah, we're gonna be doing this, we're gonna be doing that. I feel like it should just be a thing of you guys see it naturally and we take it from there. Get what I'm saying? But yeah, while we're at it, I wanna thank all of the loyal supporters who never backed out from, showing the anticipation for me to come back here. I don't think I'd be here without you guys, and I feel like it's very important that I have the support that I have, because honestly, working in this industry isn't really the most pleasant experience at all. It's really hard. And people think that, you're just posting pictures on Instagram every day, and, for some of us it's easy, but just because you're posting things that you already have interest in, as much as it is like that, it's also not like that, because I feel like you need to have a certain level of discipline. You need to have a structure of discipline. There's not something you can do if you're not passionate about. So yeah, nevertheless, I really, really want to just show my gratitude and really put a stamp on, the fact that we're back. I feel like there's no leaving right now, and I'm in it to win it. You get what I'm saying? But there will be difficulties throughout the remainder of the year, because obviously I'm a matric and matric is hectic. But obviously that comes with having to sort your things out and really finding a balance. But nevertheless, I think that this season is about to be the greatest season we've had yet, and I really want everyone to be a part of that journey. So if you're listening right now, understand that things are about to go crazier. We're about to do some insane things, but for you to witness it, you're gonna really have to stay for the remainder of the journey, because this is gonna be a movie, and like any movie, you can't just leave midway through the movie, because the ending is really what keeps you going. And with that being said, we've now reached the end of episode 1 of season 2. Thank you for tuning in. This has been
Quality and Clarity Radio.
Have a blessed one.